friend. Hello and welcome back to Simulacra 3. And people, just in case the title and summary didn't clue you in, but we did not, in fact, feed Ruby to a simulacra on accident in the previous episode. It didn't happen. I will deny everything. But let's just continue. Welcome back, Paul. But I'm still not Paul. I'm pretty sure Paul is dead. He is in the storage of his house. Residents, we greatly urge you to stay indoors. Yes, that's the only thing you keep messaging. Karen, I have a video for you. It's Amy. Ah, yeah, the very intelligent people that got spurned and decided to summon a demon. Because that always ends well. Heavens, this is... Why? Yeah, Amy is the cause of all of this. Just in case you didn't notice. Maybe so. But let's not forget what drove her to this. Betrayal, isolation, loss. How could I have been so blind to her suffering? Thank you for this. I can say it brings me peace. But their answers at least. Is this all you wish to tell me? There's more. Do you know about the Beldam rewrite protocol? Very important question. There's a chance we can undo Amy's actions. Why didn't you tell me about Paul's plan? Let's start with that. Because I didn't want to believe Amy was capable of this. Paul wanted some advice on stopping the curse. Amy's curse. Curses cannot be stopped. Not fully at least. But they can be transformed into something else. The symbol is at the center of it. If we alter the curse itself, we might be able to neutralize its effect. Repurpose it to not do any harm. And how are we supposed to do that? How does that work? That's what I said. If it's that easy, why haven't you done it yet? Because it's not easy at all, I think. Could someone change it back to its original form? Well, that one is still dangerous, so let's try something else. How does that work? Aspects such as its shape and color can be modified to change its meaning. Essentially, it becomes a new message. No clue what happened. Oh no, this my stream end? Hello? Oh shit. Did it? Hello? Alright, I think we're back. Holy shit, I've got no clue what happened. My laptop suddenly turned off and my entire stream went down, but alright. Let's just continue. I'm going to be very disappointed if it's all gone. Essentially, it becomes a new message. Paul always terrorized. There's more to the Beldam story than what we know. If that is true, that means the current form of the Beldam is false. And what we're looking for is the true interpretation of her. He was supposed to look for it, and I'm not sure if he ever did. He sent some sort of progress, but it looks incomplete. It will be alright. We're going to need to find out everything about Weldon. I'm probably going to fail and we're all going to horribly die. What did he send you? The map of the town with some scribbles and a few locations marked. I don't really understand it. What is her true form? Rumors have it that she is a kind and gentle soul. Even in her last days, she never saw ill of the ones who wronged her, murdered her. It's what inspired me to out her. Wait, it's what inspired me to alter the tale you found to reach me. Why not just make a new story? That would unleash more danger. Truth is what drives its curses. Even warmth in its current form, the anger, the sadness, is based on real feelings. But it is possible. I would need some sort of imagery, a representation of the real beldam, to perform the ritual again. Then the beldam will be made into a benevolent force. Or I can tweak the curse, redirect the beldam to a new target. The residents, the town council, their wicked bloodline. Look, people, no one ever learns from their mistake. We're all suffering because someone unleashed a curse. So let's unleash it on someone else. That won't go wrong. With her true form, she'll be harmless. That is correct. The curse will still exist. At most, people might report some ghost sightings here and there. But her presence won't be nearly as destructive as it is now. Redirect the beldam towards the council? What about the otters? I really hoped we just could not talk about this option, because I don't like it at all. I will make it so she only wields her will against those who've wronged her. Leave it to me. Amy is young, emotional. She unleashed her rage to the entire town. Perhaps I can remedy that. The town's own justice. Let's stick to the plan, people. Let's not make this any worse than it already is. You know, I've lived all my life in Stone Creek. It's likely where I'll spend my last moments as well. So much time here, and I've lived most of it blinding myself to its faults. Well, I can't pretend anymore. I can't pretend that this town isn't poison, that it doesn't force people into extremes. I can't pretend that my friend didn't lose her life as a result of it. What? It worked. She did it herself. She could slide it and she summoned a demon. You don't get any sympathies from me. The anger she felt at the end. I've had it in me, tucked away. Now I feel every ounce of it. Redirecting the beldam to the corrupt leaders of this town will be justice. Can we just, not do that? What if you make things worse? Because that's obviously what's going to fucking happen. I mean, Amy messed with the beldam, this happened. And now you will want to mess with the beldam? Fuck off, lady. It's not for me. It's for everyone we've lost. Think about it. Stone Creek would be a better place. No one would be driven to desperation again. Not like Amy. We could prevent that. The suffering ends here. No, you will just send the suffering to someone else, and I'm pretty sure it will fucking backfire. Amy wasn't innocent in all this. She made her choice. Are they really choices? If her hands were tied, she was misguided. Are they really choices? She was misguided. Lady, there are limits to what you can excuse. Summoning a demon for revenge? There's no excuse. I don't fucking care. I know I shouldn't accept responsibility for her fate, but my mind is too clouded to see otherwise. I have the power to turn the tides of this town, but the answer is unclear. I'm conflicted. Amy and Paul wouldn't want more pain. Let's finish the plan. You're right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I'll let my weakness get the best of me. Bless you for making me realize this. Nothing could forgive my actions otherwise. I mean, we're still going to fuck up, and it's going to horribly go wrong, but at least we tried. For Amy. I don't care about Amy. She made her bed and she can lie in it. Our work is almost done. You're doing the right thing. Alright, let me transfer the document Paul sent me. It's a map with a note on it. I'm not sure what to make of it. Perhaps you do. Yeah, it's probably the last version. Fuck. I hate it. Perhaps you should look into the missing person reports from these locations and line them up somehow. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for explaining to me what I should do. Because otherwise I would be stuck here for an entire fucking hour. Based on when they disappeared, from the oldest case to the latest. Sure, I can do that. Do you have any insight that would be helpful? Let's see, based on these locations, I am familiar with 3 of them. A friend who went to church mentioned they were praying for someone who went missing. That was November. I recall a missing poster at the library when I was borrowing some books. That was in mid-December, I believe. I know a volunteer search party deployed near the fountain. That was early January. Unfortunately, I cannot help the case at the park or the bus stop. Perhaps Paul tried to contact the families for information. The local paper might have insights as well. They keep frequent reports on these developments. Hopefully this aids you enough. I think I got it. Eventually. Hopefully. I'm grateful for your assistance. We will succeed. I certainly hope so. Alright, let's look at the location. Bus stop, park, fountain, church, library. Clues on a map. So we need to do those on a correct and then link that to the truth. Alright. I'm going to open my sticky notes again, people. Right, let's see. Church, November. I recall a missing poster at the library when I was borrowing some books. That was in mid-December, I believe. Alright. Library, December. I know a volunteer search party deployed near the fountain. That was early January. Fountain, January. And then we have the park and the bus stop. Alright, alright. Let... Why are there so many? Why are you doing this to me? But well, let's see what's going on with Paul. Hello, Paul. The Belden would like to come in. Yep, that seems about right. Goodbye, Paul.
I spoke to several people. Most of them are the elderly, more in touch with the past. I can confirm that the Beldam that we know and fear now is a false narrative, twisted and perpetuated by the loudest and most influential people of this town over many generations. Crap, my blog. No time for that.
Whoops.
What is important is that all of them confirm that the true Beldam is a kind and gentle woman who, despite being outed and killed, kept her hopeful nature till her demise. Another thing I can confirm is that records are probably scattered around town, hidden in storage or left forgotten in obscurity, except for one. An old artist lane that was demolished and turned into a junkyard. According to them, a mural of the true Beldam can be found.
Right, and let's go to the next one like this.
I found it!
Then we
A
have
photo
subtitles.
of the true Beldam. It's real. If I can get this out to the masses, I can change the narrative, but perhaps even encourage people to dredge the truth out in the open. It's time to use the simulacra's nature against itself. Save Stone Creek. I've locked the photo in my phone for now. I just need to get all the other pieces ready for the protocol. I don't have much time left. Ruby, if you're listening, everything is here. In this phone.
Then why did you lock it?
Stop this monster. Save
You could have just
Stone
sent
Creek.
us what we needed and we could have fixed everything, saved everyone. But no, you had to make a needlessly complicated fucking puzzle about it, eh? Didn't you? Motherfucker. Hey, can I ask you a few questions about Paloma? Who's this? Only the police have this number. Please, I just need to clarify some things about Paloma's case. Leave me and my family alone. My sister and I didn't get along, but that doesn't mean I was involved in her disappearance. You have me all wrong. I'm not interested in that conspiracy, and I don't believe you would hurt her. You get one question. Make it count. When did she go missing? February, bus stop. Great. We're getting there, people. We only need to know the park now. Please tell me it's here. Please. Paul Castillo. This is Eric Shaw. I work for the Stone Creek Town Council. Sir, you didn't have to drag my name into it. I just write the emails. That's not why I'm reaching out. I don't give a damn about sites. Hell, if there's a chance you can do something, I want to help. I think I can. No, where's the Paul who sent that petty email? I want to talk to him. He doesn't come out very often. Eric, just tell me. When Amy was working with you, did you ever see her paint this? Yes, actually. When things went shit, it broke her in more ways than one. Amy became real focused on that motive. She designed everything around it, which of course deviated from the council's vision. Think they told her off, but she didn't stop. She just got sneaky and fitted wherever she could in the details, or off to the side. I saw what she was doing, but it wasn't any of my business. So, well, what can you do, right? What? How many are there? Beats me. They worked her all over the place. It's a fun little game every time I spot one, until our demon got summoned. Then it wasn't fun and games anymore. Everywhere there. Everywhere. There's nowhere to hide. Sir, if you're talking to yourself, I'd like to be left out of it. I have to go, Eric. There's something I need to check. Do me a favor and don't look for it. Thanks for your time and sorry I was petty. I'm over it. Petty Paul needs to come out more often. He sounds like fun. No, this conversation never happened. This conversation was useless. I was hoping you would tell me when someone went missing in the park. Right. Alright, so this is just about Belden. And the Belden rewrite protocol. I'll need to look into this later. For now, I need to unlock important information. Let's look at something, because there was a missing person folder here. December, Stone Creek Library. Ah, shit. It's not the park. I already knew the library. Alright, let's go. Feed Greenfields Park. The last place Josian was seen. Marsh. Alright. Are those the only ones? Because then I think I can solve it. Alright. Where is the church? Library, church, fountain park. Bishop. So this is the church? Is it so? Church is... Yeah, this is a church. Alright. Which one is the library? I hate this. Church. Library. Fountain. And from the fountain we need to go to the bus stop. And then the park. From which we go to Paul's house. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? I've got all the locations. I just need to put them into right order. Show it to me once again. It's not Paul's house that I need to trace it to. Alright? Where do I need to trace it to? Trace to truth, that's right under, by the water. That's right. But there's nothing there. Where do you want me to put it? Hello? There's no route that I can send it to. Are you kidding me? Am I supposed to send it to my attack? I need to unlock the route first. Are you kidding me? Holy sh... Did this unlock something more? No, it didn't. Alright. No, Truth, where's the truth? Alright, you know what? Which location got unlocked? KP Salvage. The solution to all your old car problems. Give us a call and we'll remove it in a flash. There's a family of cats that live here. I tried to bring them home to foster, but they weren't very happy about it. I love cats. Are you kidding me? I need to click on it. Hey there, that's Bean, Stinky, and UBA. Yubei, I mean. They're a colony of feral cats. Please don't try to move them, as it can be dangerous. They're not accustomed to people. I'd suggest leaving them food and water if you want to help, but that's it. Alright then. In that case, we can solve it, people. Yes. Alright. And unlock mode? What did I get? The true Beldam. As long as representation of the Beldam. Whatever the truth, the Simulacra's masquerade must be stopped. Alright. I got it. People, it's actually looking like I'm getting all the information. I can't believe it. Am I actually going to get a good ending? Even she's beautiful. I never knew that this was the true representation of her. Of the Beldam. What a shame that... Hello? Can I... Please? I want to read it, damn it all. What a shame that people's fair warped her to the twisted image we know today. You will see the light again. Just a moment, please. A new Beldam. A mark of the Simulacra attached to the image and narrative of the true Beldam of Stone Creek. I scanned it, right? Alright. Thank you for everything, Karen. I hope the stars give you peace, Karen. No, just thank her. Thank you for everything, Karen. It's you who deserve the thanks, my child. You're not that old. Don't call... Never lose the light you have. Farewell, my fate is with you all the way. Paul, are you there? Ruby dead. Ruby very dead. This is the Simulacra. So... I knew this would happen. Oh, she didn't kill me. Alright then. It's all fine. There's nothing happening. Where is the Belden Protocol? The menace that is the Simulacra, posting as the Beldam of Stone Creek, is an entity that materialized her legend into reality. The current story of the Beldam is untrue, warped over time and turning her into a malicious spirit. To neutralize the Simulacra, I will change the collective consciousness of the people of Stone Creek regarding the Beldam, by revealing her truth using Atlas, that she was a kind and gentle soul, who remained at peace till the very end, but she was snuffed out due to fear and bigotry. Hopefully, by changing the Beldam story, the Simulacra will have no choice but to follow it. Atlas, Beldam Rewrite, and the Beldam. Alright. Step 1. Create a backdoor software known as the kill switch that allows our override script to upload multiple instances of the true Beldam. Person of interest. The fixer known as Paraspawn. Done. Hidden in phone. Where? Acquire the Atlas overscript from Thomas. He is highly protective of this, but he is a reasonable man that can be bought with the right price. Thomas of Miratech. Pending. Fuck. Seek advice from Karen, Mistress of the Night, on how to properly present the true Beldam into a new form. I gave Karen a map on where we find the remnants of the Beldam in its original form, hoping we can use it as base to start changing the story. I have found earlier interpretation of the Beldam predating anything we have known and hidden it in my phone. The map Karen has will be the key to unlocking it. Alright, step 3 and step 1 are completed. Now we just need Thomas. Hello Thomas, please let me talk with you. Paul's gone, Ruby, you know this. That's not true. He's here. Paul, you're here. This is it, or last case. You're not making any sense, Ruby. What do you mean? Are you okay? I would like option number 4, leave this conversation. What do you mean? What he means is that he is taken by the Beldam. I think you saw something more in me. Something good. You tried to bring it out with this journey. It didn't work, Paul. Good isn't a switch, Paul. Good is a choice. I don't understand what's happening. No, I certainly do. She got taken. Hey, come back to me. You're confused, Ruby. And I want to get out of the Stone Creek. That's what I choose. You know that. So why do you keep saying it? You have to fight it. Fight, Ruby.
You keep saying it's you. I'm not the person you think I am, Paul. The story is all I'm after.
I know.
It's my only way out. I was never gonna give it up that easily. If you wanted Stone Creek safe, you should have asked someone else.
Karen gave me a new symbol to rewrite the Beldam. Yeah, let's tell the Beldam that we have the one option that will absolutely screw her, so that she is going to come to kill me. Why? So I don't have the time to do it. That's great. Let's fuck everyone over. Didn't you hear me? It's useless. I will check with Thomas next. Thomas, I need something from you. What are we, friends? I couldn't tell by the third degree you were giving me. Our business is done. Why are you back? Did Paul ever tell you about the Beldam rewrite protocol? Beldam what? Why does that sound familiar? Oh no. The last time I saw him, we got into an argument about it. Paul was trying to tell me about some symbol and his plan to stop it. He said to save Stone Creek he needed access to the Miner servers so he could run a program to wipe every trace of his. When I wouldn't listen, he got upset. That was the end of it. Now I realize he wasn't asking for permission. Paul went through with it, didn't he? Even if he did, he never gave it to anyone. But I'm still supposed to be grateful. There's an exploit in my servers thanks to him. That bastard being all honorable and crap. You can't have access. Myra is on the verge of a massive growth. The state of this town, and not to mention the missing employees, is hindering that. There's no room for mistakes. Unless there might be something to make this a mutual exchange. I have a proposition for you. I'm listening because I don't have time for anything else. Finally, there's some sense in you after all. Myra sent talk with Jabber about a partnership. Paul was supposed to design a prototype to secure the deal. Without it, it all falls apart. As luck would have it, he took it with him when he left. If you could find the program and send it to me, I'll give you full access to our servers. Go wild, save the town, do what you want. Sounds important to you. Just like that, what's the catch? No catch. I may be a hard sell, but I'm not a monster. The Jabber deal is integral to securing Myra's future. Imagine connecting all that is special about Stone Creek to the rest of the world. Tourism, talent, exports, you name it. Who knows? If things go well, an acquisition might be on the table. Now I'm starting to think. Jabber, isn't that the program from Simulacra 2, where there's also a Simulacra? It might actually be. I'm not sure if it is. I might just be reaching her, but yeah. That means what's happening here might spread. Alright, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Yeah, that's what I said. What's with the Omnius Stone? With Jabber, Myra's position will be solidified as a lifeblood of this town. Paul was on board the project since the start, but he pulled back last minute. Now that we're in a little conundrum, we can help each other. So I'll ask you again, will you get Paul's prototype? Alright. So if I do this, the Simulacra can spread to the rest of the world, but if I do it correctly, it will a benevolent Simulacra. And I'm pretty sure that it will eventually spread anyway, so we don't have a choice. Fine, I'll do it. I knew you'd understand. Now let's not waste any more time. Where can I find your program? Somewhere on his phone, most likely. I've seen him hide files there before. Strange, but it works. If I remember correctly, the file was labeled as Atlas Jabber Integration. His early notes revealed that he placed it somewhere securely in his mail. That's all I got. Find it. Alright. It's not in the last mail. It's not that one. The crime. It might be part of this one, I think. Let's look. Nope. It's not in the grind. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be in this one. This was Vanguard. Alright. Can I do something with this? No, I can't. Atlas Shutdown. Alright. He hid it somewhere so clearly in his mail, you said? Atlas Jabber. Of course. Oh no. Oh no. I hate puzzling while there's a camera on me. I get anxious. I don't know what to do. I feel stupid and it just keeps getting worse. And it just won't fucking work. Reply with a passphrase to retrieve the program. Should you forget, the icons of Stone Creek will guide you. Hearts. I really think the last one... Yeah. Let me just use my sticky notes again. I think this last part is a flower, but I'm just not sure. Oh, the lake is treasure? Antler beast is the deer, I think. The flower is promise. And the lady should be Belda. Let's see if I can do something with it. Give me a moment to fill something on my classes. I can see with that. Alright. Best place. So. I need to go back to that antler beast. I need to lead. Alright. Tell me about the antler beast and what might be the solution from that. The wood surrounding Stone Creek is home to a creature crafted by the Beldam. An animal so bent out of shape that its form is perverse, monstrous. Those who have counted it latch onto one detail. Its horns are a horrific sprawled mess, as tall as trees. If you dare leave the marked path, you might just come face to face with the antler beast. The most known account of the antler beast belongs to Criff Wilson, a criminal who lived in Stone Creek back in the 80s. Wilson fled to the woods after a heist, and all they found of him was a bag carrying some mining equipment, and a map scribbled over, a letter to his wife. It's here where he documents his stay in the woods. My Mary, forgive me. This is not how I planned it to be. I wanted to rid ourselves of this wretched town. They said this would lead me to a hidden mine with riches. But I fear I may have walked into hell and it will not let me leave. These woods are unnatural. It feels like days since I started my journey. Yet the sun has not set even once. The trees are dense and endless, and I realize there's a creature that stalks me amongst them. It follows me closely. I can feel its movements above, and I dare not look up again. When I searched for it, I saw only branches that hold up the sky, but towering over them, reaching in endless, sharp and curved like claws, reaching down to pluck me. I felt something shift within me. It tears at my flesh to join them. I must rise up, up, up. Mary, if these words find you, please do not come into this woods. I need you to survive this. Leave Stone Creek like we planned. Somehow, I will be there with you. Always, your Griff. Other strange sightings and attacks have been known to happen in Stone Creek's woods. Coincidentally, most happened deep within its arcs, where Griff went in search of that mine. Whether you believe him or not, we can all take heed from his words. Don't go into the woods. Leave it to the antler beast. Alright. Let's see. It might be Stone Creek then. I don't think it is, but I'm going to try a few things. Hold on. Promise. No, that's not it. Alright, let's see. Is there another one that we're going to try? I'm going to try a few and then I'm going to look into more things if it doesn't work. Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Ritwan, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Lake, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Armageddon, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Leave, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Yes, I'm going to try all of them. Ark, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Return, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Symbol, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Overcome, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. Shit, I've got a mistake in one of the other ones then as well. Why? So this should be the Beldam and this should be Promise. I'm pretty sure of that. Because... let's go back to... look. The flower is the last one, I think. Promise. But it became misfortune eventually. I want to take a quick look at the best place again. Is there something else that can be? Symbol. Let's be just look at lake ones. They're talking about the treasure lake, so that's weather should be treasure. The lady should definitely be Beldam. So I'm going to read through this once more and see if it could be something else. A rare flower native to Stone Creek that grows along the bark of elm trees here. In the language of flowers, it means promise or unbreakable bond, once coveted that changed with the Beldam's death. Stone Creek held true to their meaning, the possibilities of promise. Yeah, it definitely should be promise. They're saying it everywhere. Let's read the last part because there changed meaning. Maybe it became something else. These days, elm beets are seen as omens of misfortune. Areas where the flowers are abundant have been struck with great tragedy, such as more murders. Link apartment fire. Those careless enough to pluck these flowers would experience bouts of bad luck. The worst of it is a painful stinging in their hands that would only intensify unless the flowers were returned to their rightful place. It's not uncommon to see the stems of elm beets. Right, it's going fine. You know what? I don't want to be getting frustrated looking through all the possibilities because it's on camera. No one will want to watch that. It's boring. I feel stupid. It gets worse. I'm going to look up what the answer is. It's weak, but well. Hmm. Well, it looks like there's no answer for me. At least not one that I can find. Great! I don't want to be stuck here for hours. My fucking god. Why? I can't brute force with... I'm looking at my notes again. Look, notes. But yeah. Alright, let's... The answer should be here. This should have all the answers. This was because of something else. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Promise. I'm certain of that. That one is promise. We're keeping that. That should definitely be Beldam. What else could it be? Lady. The lady... If the lady is not Beldam, then fuck the makers of this game. That should clearly be Beldam. So 3 and 4 is Beldam, promise. Or the Beldam is also a symbol, so I guess I can try that. Treasure at Treasure Lake. Lake should be treasure, I think. But let's look through it once. Maybe it's something else. While tourists might visit Treasure Lake to pick up a piece of Stone Creek for themselves, the locals see the trinkets was assured for what they are. Bait. Those who grew up here know the place by a different name. Treasure Lake. The final resting place of the Beldam. Treasure isn't the only thing you find on its shore. Now and many times in the past there were bodies. After the event went into catonic shock, those who cared for her say that her gaze was permanently fixed towards the directions of Treasure Lake. She asked to visit the Beldam, saying she heard her friends call to her. Ultimately, Magdalena succeeds as she met her end at the bottom of the lake. Well, it's like some kind of trap that kills people, but there's not. So let's just lake. It will never be lake. Lake is not the answer for any of them. Overcome also not, I think. Is there really no answer on the internet? Please, almighty internet, don't fail me now. Best space. Nope. Holy shit, I'm going to be stuck here for a long time. Alright, Belden Promise should be... Right, so... I'm going to everything one by one. Because I actually do want to finish this game today. If it's going to turn out that they changed... Nee, that the Beldam is a trap option or something and that she's supposed to be a symbol. Well, then fuck this game. Just give me a few seconds. I'm going to... I think I know a way to just quickly look it up. I hate being stuck on camera. I just don't know what to do. And I get irritated the longer it happens. So, yeah. Ritual Lake Belden Promise. Ritual Lake Belden Promise. But I tried that one. That's not it. What? How did that work for someone else? Ritual Lake Belden Promise. What the fuck? Why does that work for someone else and not for me? No. Am I stuck? Give me a few seconds, guys. I think there might be something wrong with my game then. No. Ritual. That can't be right. Wait, what? That's the answer. I just saw someone else do it with that. Why is mine not working? I'm losing my fucking mind over here. What am I doing wrong? Ritual Lake Belden Promise. That's the answer. That's literally it. Why can't I, Holy shit. No. It's bugged? No. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the answer. It's just not doing anything. Are you for real? Well, then I guess I'm ending the stream here. Because I'm stuck because it doesn't work. Or do I need to do something else first? Oh, that's not good. Find the passphrase on Paul's blog and enter the passphrase website. That's what I did. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm going to quit and I'm going to continue. And I'm going to check real quick if it works that way. Otherwise, we're stopping for now and, well, yeah, that's that. Right, let's get to this real quick. He didn't. Maybe. I'm going to check real quick if I go through this conversation again and I put in the passphrase 10, if it fixes it. If not, I'm going to end the stream and maybe I'm going to look in my free time a bit if I can fix the game. If I can't, then I guess this is the last part of yeah, this series. It would be a lot less frustrating if it wasn't a stream, because then I could just mess around, try to fix it, and not have everything on camera, but yeah. Yes, I know where it is. Yes, be quick about it so I can get on with it. Yeah, I know where it is. Ritual Lake Beldam Promise. Yep, that's the end of the stream then. This is probably the worst and most frustrating stream I've done till now. I've been stuck for somewhere between 20 minutes and 30 minutes, and I'm frustrated beyond belief. At the start, my computer died for a moment and my stream blacked out. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So, yeah. This sucks. Anyway. Goodbye.